Hi there, and a very warm welcome to my channel. My name is Laura, and as you'll have seen by the title of the video, this is the reading for the sign of Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and cross watching for the month of February. Just to let you know, this is February the 1st. There's energy changes later on tonight. Well, tonight, if you're in the UK. We have a full moon, the first full moon of 2026, coming. I think it's arriving at around about 10 past 10 this evening for the UK. But let's just get on and see what February has in store for you, you gorgeous Leos. So let's have a look and see what's going on for you. Let me just put some cards out. We'll have a look at your current energy, what's coming in, get a little bit of guidance for you, and outlook from that as well. So that's what, okay. So Knight of Cups we've got as your current energy. What's coming in? We've got Eight of Swords. A little bit of guidance here. We've got the Seven of Swords. And the outcome, we've got the Five of Swords. Now, let me just see where we are with this. Okay, lots of change, Leo. Lots of change coming to you. All right. This feels very emotional to me. So let me see what is going on for some of you. All right. So as I'm looking at this here, I know that I've got a lot going on. This has been a really big time for you. I would feel that when I'm looking at these cards, I actually feel that a lot of you have been through some very difficult energies, some very emotional energies as well. It kind of feels as though there's a situation, and I feel that this has been going on for quite some time for many of you. Bearing in mind, this is a collective reading. So if there's things that come up here that they don't resonate with you, that's fine. Just leave them to one side. Because as I say, it is collective. But there has been a great deal of worry. I feel this is over some emotional relationship. Now, when I say relationship, I'm not just meaning husband, wife, partner. This can be to do with family members. This can be to do with colleagues as well. But I know that whatever this is you've been going through, Leo, this is really taking its toll on you because there's a lot of hurt here. Do you know what I feel? I feel that there's been a real shift in your energy that you're really starting to name now. Because I feel that the things that you've been through, it's almost as if there's this realization that no one is going to look after your heart more than you do. And I know that we can all be in relationships with people. And as I say, when I say relationships, it can be colleagues, family, neighbours, friends, as well as obviously partners. But there's a real sense here that you're having this realization of these lessons learned. It feels to me that you've really been going through it. But what's coming up for me is you're getting towards, as I'm looking at these cards, and I will share them with you in a moment, but as I'm getting through these cards for February, February is a month where I feel that you're going to be changing because you've decided enough is enough. Now, in the current energy, I've got the Knight of Cups and I've got the King of Cups. So I feel, just as I'm homing in on your energy, I feel that this has been a bit of a long time battle emotionally. But I want to say I put my heart on my sleeve. If I love, I love without any holdbacks. But there's something here that has been holding you back. There has been some kind of hurt here. There has been some kind of taking back your heart. Because for some of you, and I know this isn't for all of you, but some of you have been having to protect your heart. That feeling of giving, that feeling of confidence, that feeling of love and happiness, that's not been quite with you at the moment around a certain situation. It's time to take your power back, Leo. It's time to take your power back as you bring your heart back to self. Because as I say, no one looks after your heart the way you can. There's a real sense here that you're looking at things in a slightly different way than you were even 4 months ago. It's almost as if you are setting sail, you're leaving something behind, or there's a certain feeling here of knowing that that time that you've had is now moving on. You've taken so much knowledge from what you've gone through. There's still a feeling here with you of feeling trapped. But I wouldn't be surprised if the person that this is relating to in your life is making you feel like this. Now, as I say, this can be partner that is holding on to things, that's maybe been saying, no, you're not good enough. No, you can't because of finances. I hold the purse strings. I am in control. But at the same time, it can also be a boss making you feel uncomfortable, making you feel that it's time to move on. But there's this feeling of being absolutely stuck. I can't. How can I do this? This worry, this anxiety. But let me say that this is all to do with the way you're thinking about things. You are freer than you realise at this time, Leo. I do feel that what's coming in, just about to come in, if it hasn't already, there has been this sense of you pulling away. You know that feeling when sometimes you feel, oh, I'm really stuck and I can't move, and who am I to think this, and I can't manage this, and that's not you. This is the way the situation has made you feel. That's the way person in this situation has made you feel. And your mind has then put these obstructions, these barriers in place. And that's a form of control. So whoever you're being controlled by right now, whether it's by a person or by a situation, know that it's not quite as it seems. We've got the Page of Wands coming in under this Eight of Swords, which means that you're going to be seeing a lifeline soon. Now, this can come up in any such way, but it's almost as though you need to get out of your head to be able to see it. So there's this feeling here of making sure that you're aware of everything that's out there rather than being stuck in your head by this worry, by this situation, okay? Because you, my friend, are getting your fire back. It's almost as if you just need to see a little bit of glimmer of light, a little bit of glimmer of hope for you to say, yeah, okay, life isn't as bad as I thought it was, or I was led to believe it was. So there is this glimmer of hope coming in, this Page of Wands coming in, letting you, reminding you who you are, what a vibrant, exciting, enthusiastic person you are. And it's that time to move on, time to make sure that you're looking for that you're aware of everything that's going on, because I don't want you to miss this, Leo. So the guidance here, we've got a 7 and we've got a 4. Now I feel that as soon as you have this realization that you're not as stuck and you're not as trapped as you've been led to believe. And there is that glimmer of hope coming in February. Seven of Swords can be very much about really having a look at what's been happening, how your mind has played out. This is very much a card for me, and the way this is in this reading is very much a card of gaining perspective, knowing what's happened, why it's happened, how it's happened. There's a real intellectual side of you, Leo, and this is what's coming in here. But it's almost as if the cards are saying that I want you to take time to have a think about things, have that time for reflection, because what you're just going through, this has been a real time of growth for you. You just maybe don't see it at this moment in time. But by taking that time out, that's standing up for what you deserve, for what you believe in, for what you think. Because you can think for yourself. You don't need other people to tell you anything. But taking that time out for that realization, sticking up for what you believe in with this Seven of Swords, and taking that time to plan, to analyze, but to learn. Because this has been, as I say, a big learning curve for you that you are going to take forward on your journey for the rest of this life. But now it's time, as we go through here, that allows you time to take the pressure off, to take the heat off. I feel that whatever this thing is that you're going to notice, that's going to give you that spark back, even if it's just a little ember at the moment in a whole area of confusion and hurt. Having that little spark, now that can be going out with friends, that can be taking time to self, that can be doing something that lights you up. I want you to be lit up again, Leo. That is who you are, that is what you're best at. So whatever this is, whether it's even a walk in nature, whether it is going to I don't know, a beautiful park in the middle of a city and just getting coffee and watching life go by, just that spark to get you out of where you are in your head just now. But this is going to let you have time to breathe, to get perspective on things. As you get perspective on things, and this is why I've gone on and added a little bit more. I have got a couple of fives here. Fives are all about change. So I feel that as February goes through, as we go through February, you are going to be changing. You are going to be thinking of things differently. You are going to be putting yourself first once more. And it is going to be challenging. This is not going to be an easy time for you. But I want you then to say, well, what is the other option? Do you put up with this? Do you stay? Or do you have this understanding, this change of perception, this change of perspective to then say, I deserve more. I am a wonderful Leo and I deserve more. I want to expand rather to get smaller. Getting smaller for you, Leo, is not you. You deserve so much more. And as I say, you've got Five of Cups here and you've got the Three of Swords. This has wounded you. This is hurt. And this will be hurt. And you will probably by end of February, possibly going into March, this is not going to be done and dusted by then. Know though that you're moving through as these energies are changing. I'd probably say towards the end of February, you are changing. You are coming back to self. You're having this realization that you deserve so much more And we've got the Three of Wands here. So as soon as you change that narrative in your head of perhaps what you've been getting told, you start to realize that, hey, you deserve so much more. The world is your oyster. You can have those things. You are not stuck in a tower. You are there to be seen and to live and to enjoy. And the last card here, you've got the Magician. So it's just reminding you, along with this Three of Wands, along with this Three of Swords as well, yes, it's painful. That pain isn't going to stop right away. But I would ask myself, what is the other option? To stay or to move on and be this wonderful, vibrant person who has been through this, who has learnt so much about themselves, and those lessons are able to be taken into the rest of your journey in this incarnation. But you've got the Magician card here as well. This is very powerful. It's the only major arcana in your whole reading. But this is very powerful because everything that you've learned, I want to say it's almost fueling the fire in you. You're having this realization that you are better than you perhaps have been told you were. It's time to remind yourself of that. It's time to remind yourself of all the wonderful things that you deserve. You're going into a brand new chapter. And I'm excited for you. I'm excited to find out what March now holds for you. But that is your reading for February. As I say, difficult times, and it's not going to be easy and it's not going to be magicked away. But this is very much about your journey, and it is going towards something very positive and something very new. I feel you've got a lot of exciting times ahead this year, Leo, even although right now it may not feel like it. I'm interested, really interested to do your readings for the rest of the year to see what how it all pans out. So listen, Leo, I better stop talking now. But if you've enjoyed this reading, if it has resonated at all, please leave a comment. Please, if you wish to hit like, share, and even a subscribe. This is a brand new channel. I've just come back to YouTube after 10 years not doing any recording, so I'm starting fully again. If this has resonated with you at all, I really would appreciate like, a share, a subscribe, anything at all. But if you can't, that's okay. It's just been nice to spend a bit of time with you. Have a great month, Leo, and I look forward to reading you next month. Thanks so much. Bye just now. You take care. Bye bye.